Hi all. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to church right now here, but I wanted to hit on a little bit more about independence. For instance, my church is about 10 miles away. Now, I could always call up Uber. That's not a problem here. The only problem is they're not cheap. And if you're like me, the government, however much they help with having Medicaid and Medicare, and believe me, that is the biggest help that they'll give you. They don't give me too much money, enough to live off of, enough to make my life livable. But how often do you really want to ask your family or your friends, "Hey, can I get a lift?" On a rainy day, yes, I'll have a friend call me up and say, "Hey, it's going to be raining today. You want me to pick you up to go to church?" And of course, I won't deny that, but I have been caught in the rain driving a scooter. I live in North Carolina where they will let you have a 49cc scooter without having a license. I think most states don't, and that's kind of a bummer, but I got lucky. However, there is another way of getting around that is becoming more and more popular, and they're not that expensive, maybe a little cheaper than getting a scooter, and that is an e-bike. They're not as fast, but hey, they're not as expensive. And would you rather walk, call up somebody and say, can you take me here? Can you take me there? And eventually start feeling that hit to the pride that you can't do anything, or have a little bit of independence and take that scooter to the grocery store, take that scooter to, the hardware store, or even to go to a restaurant to maybe have a couple of drinks if you're over 21, or bring it to your friends. However, you might be in college and whatnot, and that'll bring you back and forth from your dormitory to your classes without worrying about using the bus. Of course, if you're living in the city, you've got luck and you have a bus system that will help you. And of course, being disabled, you'll be able to have a little bit of a discount. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to walk outside with my phone, and I'm going to show you what I drive and the little trailer that I have that will hold a few things, which will help me not only get my groceries for a week, possibly even 2 weeks, and also it will hold enough weight to carry tools. So if I have a small job to do, as I said, when you're disabled, it's very difficult to find work. So what you do is you look for work. You make up a small business card that says, maintenance, or write up a few things that you can do. Call up the neighborhood friends that you have. Hey, you're looking for somebody to mow your lawn, or do you know anybody that's looking for an extra set of hands? So things like that'll help. But real quick, I'm just going to pause this thing here. We'll walk outside and take a look at my scooter. Okay, just walked outside here, and this is my Trailmaster scooter. I assure you this isn't the only one I've ever had. I've unfortunately been in quite a few accidents, been pushed off the road by cars. But, it's a good way to get around. Now, the trailer, as you see, I kind of rigged it up. It's mainly used for bicycles, which an e-bike then would be perfect. I put a basket in there, tie it down, and then I'm able to get my groceries in, and I'll have enough to get some of the bigger things rather than just get everything in there. But also, when I'm going to, say, a job, I can always just put the basic tools in, strap it down again, and then you'll have what you need to, say, help a person put up some pickets or a fence, or put up a fan for somebody. These things are very helpful and makes you feel much more independent, because at any time, without asking somebody, you can say, you know what, I need to go to the grocery store and pick up maybe some bananas and strawberries to make some smoothies. Who knows? And of course, on a morning like today, I'm going to use this to run to get to church. And like I said, church is about 10 miles from here, which means it's about a 15-minute ride. You can always put earbuds in and you can listen to a little music. I wouldn't say it's the best thing to do because, you're going to want to make sure you hear the cars coming. And keep the volume low. You'll still hear some things. But about $1,500 for something like this is a steal, in my opinion, especially when you want that little bit of extra freedom. I think an e-bike is about 1,000. They go maybe, 20, 25 miles an hour. This Trailmaster here, I can get at the most maybe 38 miles an hour on a decent downhill climb, 40 miles an hour. It's fast enough to keep yourself on the side of the road and really not cause an issue with truckers and with, people that just don't have the real nerve to pass you, knowing that you're giving them enough space when you're pretty much riding the white line. A lot of people will laugh and say, "Oh, you're part of the White Line Club." Years ago, when people saw me doing this, they always thought that I was a drunk. Oh, look at him. He's on the D-Weed machine or he's on a liquor cycle. But believe it or not, regular people now are asking me things like, what is the gas mileage on that? How much did that cost you? What's the insurance? And so don't ever feel like you're, below the regular class of people because you're riding these, because with the way the economy is going up and going down, you'll never have to worry about the gas. You'll never have to worry about, oh no, what am I going to do? I need new tires, things like that. So they're definitely a big help. Again, just one more quick view of it. I'll be taking the trailer off, obviously, when I get on the road to head down to where my church is. Most people love to see this because that means that, hey, Shane's at church. And of course, I love to go early so I can have a little bit of coffee and enjoy talking and chatting and doing fellowship before service actually starts. And so I'm going to cut the video now here. As you see, I still need a shave before I get on the road. So anyway, everybody, God bless. And another idea on keeping your independence. Have a good day.